How many guys does it take to get this bolt out for an exhaust on a new Q7?
What? You're going the wrong way, dude.
Yay! Got it.
The gang's all here.
Yo.
Hello.
It's another Sunday. We're all freaking working on a Sunday.
So what are you guys doing?
We're fixing one of Shawn's customers' cars.
Trying to help a guy out.
Oh, it's two of them broke. That one broke too.
Yeah, it's starting to crack. So
yeah, for those who don't know, that's Shawn.
hi.
Shawn's the owner of Worldwide here in Traverse.
Oh,
there's Adam.
Hi.
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 Is that one going? That one's going so far. So Shawn's designated crew chief
Forever.
for the Enviate program. Until he tells me he doesn't want to do it anymore. Did that one just spin?
Yeah, I'll just.
It should be loose enough.
We're multitasking as always.
So
Shawn,
I don't feel scared.
you heard the news.
I've heard.
What do you think?
I'm excited.
Yeah?
I mean, after
Last
few years.
I was about to say, yeah, you were there with him for 2020 as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I was there
Zoltan.
with Zoltan. And 17, 18 with
Previous owners
other owners. Yeah.
of Car One.
Car One, and then took a break and worked for Cole.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, on with his Evo.
That was an 18.
That was 19. Was it
Yeah, it was 19. Then.
19?
Yeah.
And then and then last year.
Yeah, because 19 I was with Palatov that year.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
We were kind of all over the place.
Just can't get away from Pikes Peak. What can we say?
So, how did you kind of get involved with him in being kind of the main crew chief? You know, as you guys are dealing with this. Go ahead and multitask as
You're fine.
usual.
Ask away, Will.
I just sent Cody a message and said, "Hey, if you need help."
And I'm like, yes.
And I was
Yes.
like, yeah, he's like, I got here when the Car One was nothing.
It was still
didn't run?
I don't think it ran yet.
Uh-uh.
Because we were getting ready to roll to PRIs, I think, when you kind of stepped in.
Yeah.
About then.
And spent way tue much time out here.
Yeah, but you know.
Making molds.
Oh,
That was fun. Yeah, that was fun.
I'm going to pry this one off. Did it usually come off the exhaust or off the car?
Uh,
I think that's the exhaust. I think it's
wherever you
Whatever
can
I
get
can
it.
pry on.
There it is.
Jeez.
It's on the back still, right?
Kind
Yeah.
of. Let me get a holder. Wherever the hell my holder's at.
Your holder? What's a hold? Like a strap or a stand?
Stand. Hold on, I got it. So yeah, Shawn, how do you, I don't know, how many hours you got? Right, 100 hours total?
Couple hundred.
At least. Sure paid well, didn't it?
Yeah, paid great.
But it was fun.
It's the experience. It's not the money. It's the people. It's more people you meet and you get to hang out with.
Like what Eric said this year, he's like, you're guaranteed an experience.
Yeah. Well, every year
Period.
at Pikes Peak,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get rich doing it, but it's an experience.
So, yeah, that was...
So-
I'm excited to see Zoltan again.
Yeah, that was awesome. He just knocks on our door and he's like,
So,
"I used to race rally back in Bulgaria."
yeah, so-
Okay, yeah, so it's that guy.
So Zoltan was like a freaking rally cross. Yeah.
No joke. He was a rally cross #1 driver.
World champion.
In, was it Hungary?
Somewhere over there.
It was
yeah,
in Hungary.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, I think it was more like the whole European thing.
Wait, why do you have a half-inch? Never mind.
That's what I used to do. The half-inch 13, it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same.
It worked.
Same, but different.
Yeah.
So Zoltan is, he runs Airbnb. And, sorry.
Yeah.
And he,
I think we found the video.
yeah, we did. We looked it up and we were watching it. I was like, dude, this guy's sweet. But, so we're going to use his house again for Team House.
That's awesome. This is my sister. She's number 2. And all.
Oh, where? I think I can probably find it again.
That's awesome. Holy cow, this thing is much, bud.
Yeah, how is it?
Oh yeah, by the way, they're trying to fix a crack in the exhaust. That's
Here,
what they're trying to
come
do.
see. Yeah, I'll turn on my...
Handy dandy.
Flashlight?
Oh,
What the?
hold on, the light's kind of there. Yep, there it is.
So, and then this one also cracked right here. So, we're just gonna...
Oh,
I'm gonna wheel over another tank. I'll hook up my back purge. Actually, the tank is from fixing your car last time you were here. Because his car did the same thing.
whoops.
Weird. A veg with a crack in the exhaust. Weird.
So, yeah.
I can't remember his last name. His old-
I don't think you're gonna get it. One of us, I think we all saved it. He sent us a text.
Yeah.
Get a hold of him because I want to book the. We might be out there in May, maybe. So. Oh, did I tell you we can do the whole mountain? Did I tell you the price on that?
Oh no,
Yeah.
you didn't tell me
Yeah.
either. So what is it?
I don't know if I want it on.
Okay, you can.
If we split it amongst a few other racers, it's easily within our budget.
Okay,
So-
I mean you can say it. I don't have to use it.
Oh, you can go beep
Yeah.
Yeah. to rent
Okay.
the whole mountain for the whole morning. And that's an average. We can go a little above, a little below, and I think we can go past 9 o'clock. And I think they said it was $50 per hour past 9. So it's like
Sounds
book the
worth
whole
it.
f***ing day.
Yeah. $50. Yeah.
But I might have that wrong. It might be like $50 a minute too.
500 an hour.
No.
Mrs. Yo.
Yeah. So,
It's like a Disney movie.
but yeah,
500 an
it's it's $5,000 for the day to do that. But I mean, Pikes Peak, they make you do like, oh,
How do they shut down a whole public
Well,
road like that?
because it doesn't open until 9 in the morning. So you get it before 9 in the morning. You get it from
okay.
like daylight, 3 in the morning until 9, and then you can go after. You just got to pay for it.
Gotcha.
So that's our goal. Like, I don't want to go up there in June and wing it and hope the car makes it. I want to go up there in May
And
and go
test.
beat the living snot out of it up and down the mountain all day if we can.
Yeah.
And if we can't, well, what do we got to do to make it fix?
Didn't they move this?
This year.
Last year they
Well,
moved it to
yeah.
August. This year it's slated for June 27th, but they might move it again to give the internationals time to get over here. Because as of now, nobody can get in here. You know what I mean?
Right. Well,
They have to quarantine
yes,
and all
yeah.
that.
If they have
So-
a quarantine and plan and all that.
I don't see a manufacturer paying staff an extra 2 weeks to just sit on their butts. And then they have to pay them again when they get back to wherever they're going. So we're just going to enter. I mean, we can get there as a team. We'll be fine. Unless they go, crazy lockdown stuff, which I hope to God they don't. But I don't really see it happening that way. So, but so we're going to plan on that. And, yeah, so we'll have a real engine this year, real gearbox.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? Because I know you were also told that they might potentially be doing the J Series route, and now that they're not, what are your thoughts?
I think I'm excited for the high horsepower.
Oh. Well,
because the engine, if the bigger engine, it's not going to have to work as hard as a
Right.
small engine.
and
So we can coast it up the mountain. No.
well, we did last time, but
Yeah, we
Paul-
did last time.
So we were considering using a Honda J Series V6. Watch your head. I'm just waiting for it to crunch.
I know,
Okay.
I'm careful.
So yeah, we're considering using the Honda J Series, which 2012 I ran a Honda V6 up top, and it did great. It actually cooled off the higher we went. I started like 190 degrees at the start line, and it was 145 when I crossed the summit. So, granted, I wasn't driving as hard as Paul does, but still,
Yeah, because if there's anything that's going to break, Paul will break it.
yeah, he's good at that.
Yeah. He's
So-
very good at that. He has a very
But
knack of doing
and
things.
Paul wanted to do a big block in the thing this year, and we're just like, it's a lot of weight, and it'll fit in the car, but it's a lot of finagling. So ended up, this would be the best compromise.
I was about to say, it sounds like it'd be the best of both worlds a little bit.
Yep. And then Supercar System Reach, we're working with them on the Ultima projects, and what's the saying? If you don't ask, it's always a no.
Yeah,
Right?
it's true.
So we were just chatting back and forth, and I'm like, man, unless you let us use one of your race engines for Pikes Peak, he's like, we can do that. I'm like, what? Wait, what?
Yeah,
So,
Huh?
and then we went back and forth and had a couple offers were exchanged. I'm like, just hold on, I'm gonna get Edmonds Youtube to do a render for you. I'm gonna get a render made. Just hold on, just give it a couple days. So Edmund did it, and Edmund has a YouTube channel. Edmonds Youtube, youtube.com/whatever. Look
I'll
him
tag.
up.
It'll be in the description.
Yeah. So he popped out a render, and Supercar System was like, "Yep." I'm like, "Oh, I should have went higher."
Yeah. Yeah.
But using RPS Rob's advice, he's like, "Don't go too nuts, because then you're just gonna sound greedy and you're gonna turn them off." So
Yeah.
I followed his advice, and I think it was a good compromise for everybody.
Just scare them away.
So pretty excited. You know, the whole car has been just kind of a hobby thing the last few years, because 2017, I ran myself into the ground to see it through. So I'm like, let's step back. When I have time, let's just work on the part here and there. And now there's pressure, because we contracts are signed.
Really took your own advice on that one.
So,
But bottom line, there's a budget now. So like,
Right.
there's actually incentive, but beyond just building a car.
Well, there was with Vibrant. There was also, you know, a pressure. And
there was a lot of pressure. Yeah, and with Vibrant, I way undershot what I thought it was going to cost. So I shot myself in the foot, and I did not get enough. I did not set enough aside to even buy the materials to finish the car. In this case, we'll be fine. So.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
So what do you?
Yeah.
So from like previous experiences, like you just said, working with Vibrant and dealing with other things, what do you think is going to be more smooth now that you guys have kind of been around the block a little bit and you know what you're looking for? Especially you being crew chief, because I know you guys have worked your butts off trying to get cars ready, and then I know some things happened at the mountain, which you guys had to spend like 23 hour, like 24 hours straight just to get the car ready.
Oh, that's every day.
No, that was every day. So on test days, we were waking up at 2 a.m. and then working until the testing, and then working until 1 a.m. and sleeping. And so only getting an hour sleep. So in 4 days, we got maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep.
And that's
the whole week.
That's almost everybody, but sometimes you'd be able to like, Coat, I gotta lay down, and I'd go sleep. And I got pictures all over, like sitting in a chair. 2013, I've got a picture of me laying out in the driveway taking a nap on cement, because
Yeah, people were literally under cars.
Yeah.
Like on jack stands, they were just under the car, passed out.
sleeping.
You'd find them on like Cole's couch, or just like in the truck, just like people would just disappear, and you're like, where
Go for an
Tyler
hour.
go?
Oh, they're back.
Yeah.
So for easy,
yeah, we changed everything on the
Yeah.
car. Like starting with first with the engine, the suspension, the brakes. The only thing that was the same between the cast V8 and the aluminum V8 was the transmission.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else in the frame was different, because we ended up changing radiators, and we even modified the rear element when we were out there to get it off quicker.
Oh yeah,
Get
yeah.
the whole rear end off quicker. The clamshell,
Clamshell.
we cut the clamshell to get it off quicker, because
Yeah,
we
so that
had
was-
it off every single day.
We're like, yeah. So the next car, the engine cover is going to be literally on a hinge. So just boop, and then the side pods are left and right. Those will come off with like 3 or 4 bolts. So it's
Yeah,
gonna
well,
be-
those weren't too bad.
these will be easier.
Yeah.
So, and then as far as the whole program being smoother, I mean, we've all been through it enough. Eric Streeter from Speed Street, he's going to be on as engineer for Paul to help with that, and to sanity check my insanity. So, because I need that every now and then.
I was going to say, that was going to be my next question is, is it going to be basically the same exact crew, or is there going to be some new members? Is someone not returning?
Pretty much everybody that we had last year. I mean, we don't need 20 people. I mean, I can handle tuning. That's probably going to be my main function, is tuning this year. Yeah, I'm like team owner or whatever, but I'll be kind of assisting Shawn wherever he has questions. But he has things pretty much dialed. This car will be a little different, but it's almost going to be easier.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we're gonna have air jacks on this one. So 2017, it was like one of the stupid mornings we were up for 3 days straight, and you had to shove a jack under the back of the car. And
Loading it. to get
loading
ready
it.
for
It
the
was
next day.
yeah, and then the trailer's gonna have a winch too.
Yeah.
So he kept missing the jack, and I'm in the car, like, steering, and I got out and I like yelled, and I felt bad. I apologized. So
Well, yeah, but so to be, yeah, no, don't hold that against you at all. It was kind of ridiculous. He jumped out of the car. He's like, "Let me do it." Yeah, I dropped the car a couple times.
But yeah,
With you in it.
with me, and I'm sitting there just like,
What are you doing? Yeah.
yeah. But
okay.
yeah, Heltech's going to be there. They were great. 2017, it was Heltech wasn't supporting us on the mountain, but they're going to be there this year, I think. So they'll assist if I have any questions with something, because we're using the new Nexus. So it's going to be yeah, it's kind of new territory for me. But by the time we get up there, I'll know my way around it pretty well. So what else? Yeah, just good times. Adam should come this year.
Yeah.
I'm
Do you
down.
want to make an appearance?
Yeah, it'd be fun, I think, yeah.
Yeah, the pay is great.
Yeah.
No, my goal is actually, I think I want to try to actually be able to pay people this year, at least something, so they're not, spending to be there. Like, I'm buying the house this year. He's bought the house like 4 years in a row. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so.
Well, yeah. The first year and then the second year we went for vacation basically.
Yeah, because you didn't do
Because
it.
the car caught on fire twice before we even got out there.
I wasn't there. I don't know.
And,
I was supposed to go out there that year, and then I got a call the day I was supposed to leave, and they're like, don't come. I'm like,
yeah.
oh,
Don't count.
all right. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So then we had our own place lined up anyways, and then was it the same year after that, and then last year.
Last year you guys got it.
Yeah,
Last
that
year
was awesome. Though.
The
It was a good
house
place.
is the house is awesome, and we actually had a really good time as a team. But the racing was not so awesome because there wasn't any.
Non-existent. Yeah. A few laps, but
I think we did 3 runs back and forth on PPIR. So
yeah,
yeah,
5 minutes.
but
That's fine.
so what I'll need your help with is when I get the gearbox, I'll need help out here. Until
Okay.
then, it's just carbon, and you don't really got to waste your time. Since you got your own business to run now,
Goodness.
2017, you were just a wrench at the business.
Yeah.
So
I left on time. I could do what I want.
yeah, now he's the owner.
Yeah. No leaving early.
What? You're self-employed. You're loaded now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. About that.
Well,
Oh, and you're coming, Mitch.
I know. I'm excited. I get to go. There's no way I will miss that opportunity. So
better not.
I'm excited. I won't really be any help to you guys on the car.
Well, what I'm thinking is you need to bring someone to help you with video stuff because it's going to be
Yeah.
way too much for you to handle.
yeah, that's been something I've been thinking about. It's
Yeah.
like someone needs to be at the top when you guys finish, and like
Yeah, they will coordinate that. You can get a ride up in the morning.
can
but-
you?
You have to be there all day.
Whoever's up there
long.
needs to be in somewhat good shape
Yeah.
because it is brutal up there. Like if you went up there right now and you sat up there for 12 hours, you'd probably die.
It's
But they have oxygen and stuff, so they won't actually let that happen. They have like EMTs up there.
Yeah.
But it is brutal up there. So whoever it is, make sure they're in good shape.
last year we went up there and it was surprisingly easier than I remember.
It was hard on me. Well, no, I didn't go up there last year.
Yeah, we went up for
You and May did, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
We went up there for a little while, and it was like, this is so bad. We were just standing in line waiting to get back on the bus because it was.
Hey, I did a lot of times snowboarding at 10,000 plus
Oh,
feet.
you're right. But
So-
this is 14,000. It's a lot different.
Yeah, it's a little bit, yeah.
Little.
A little bit.
But yeah, it's hard up there. And you have to be up there all day. And
Like
it's always
literally.
cold.
And like from like 5 in the morning until after, I mean, it could be 7 at night. So,
Well,
you're-
They're not doing bikes?
No.
Do you know? Okay.
so last year they were done at like 2. They were done
Yeah.
pretty early last year.
Yeah, it was.
They still had snow.
And, yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, we'll figure out someone.
cool.
How much that might be.
Yeah, so from here, you just got to get the car done. No pressure. I got the lengthy bits done, but now I got to like put it all together. So
Alright.
What's the ETA on the gearbox?
hopefully January. So they usually shut down for December, but with COVID, I don't think they're going to shut down that long. But I mean, I hope to God we get that thing in January.
Yeah.
February at the very latest, because once I
can't
have the
even read
gearbox, it's like a week I can have the car on its wheels and connected. So supercar system, we have an engine ready now,
Yeah.
but I can't do it. Okay, cool.
So I was about to say,
Yeah.
how long do you guys think, or how long do you think you're going to need for proper tuning and all of that? Like, how long do you
If
think?
I
is
had the
timeframe?
gearbox and all components here, 2 months.
2 months.
2 months, pretty much nonstop every day. I mean, 12-hour days, whatever. 2 months, I'll have a running, driving, dynoed car. with aero. So
Yeah.
it'll take me a month to get the car running driving, and then it's gonna take me another month to fit everything, all the aero, finish all the aero. I think I still have 7 parts left,
I thought you did. Yeah, I thought you had about.
but I'm gonna be redoing all the wings with the autoclave this year, with just the upgraded design, so they're lighter and stronger than the previous wings. So
Sweet.
yeah,
Well, I'm excited. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind of nice, Shawn, to get your opinion on it because I know you're a very big part of it.
I'm excited.
so we go racing.
We'll
this
have
year.
a properly fast gearbox and the horsepower.
So, yeah, we're going to be somewhere in the 8s, if not, maybe faster. We'll see. But definitely somewhere in the 8s, 8-minute range this year. It's going to happen.
What did you think of the design? Did you see all the? I'm sorry, is it livery or livery?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard you say it's something different. I was like, oh, have I been saying it incorrectly?
Livery.
That's what I thought.
It
Yeah.
probably is livery.
Depends on what side of the pond you're from, I guess.
I'm just from a town called Buckley. So.
Buckley.
I'm not from, well, I've been here half my life, so technically I think I'm from here now. But
Yeah.
You're a local, not a native.
yes.
Yeah. I like it. I
Yeah.
think it looks better than the 2017 car.
Yeah.
I think.
They did a good job. And then
Yeah.
Edmonds render was really good too. It was just not what they envisioned, so they just redid it. So, yeah, it worked out. Ooh, this is flexing. Cool.
Yeah, I like it better. Are you gonna do the rear lower elements on the
I think
outside
I'm
of the tunnel?
gonna because it kind of coincides with the next car. I'll just say that.
Yeah,
So,
I like it. Well, the first one, I think the first rendering, even back with Vibrant, had or something like that on it, but it never translated to the real car.
those weren't on it before the 2017. They were on before 2018.
Okay.
And yeah, it involved a lot of tooling that we didn't have budget for. So
Yeah.
now we have a little bit. So what I have to do is go through and budget what funding we do have, and make sure it goes to the best place. And those may not make it on the car this year. I'm not sure. I hope they do. We'll see.
That
So
looks cool.
no, we're running the car through a bunch of different CFD calculations right now, because we do have to move the engine forward about 4 inches. It's going to offset the weight balance. And yeah, you're like, wait a minute, there's not 4 inches there.
Yeah.
The fuel cell is going to have to go into the driver's compartment.
I was gonna say
The
the
triangle.
triangle is pretty much in that spot,
So
but not anymore.
it's going to be there still. It's just going to be shaped a lot differently. It's
Just
gonna
have them sit on. Just remove the seat and have them sit on the fuel tank.
It is an option. I mean, really, it is an option. They want a firewall, so. But we'll find a way to do that. And then because we're running E85, we have to have 30% more capacity, so, or E90, or
Right.
whatever we do. So
Yeah.
we got to be able to fit like 18 gallons in that car, and that's going to be.
That's some weight.
It's going to have a little bit of weight, but it's going to.
Yeah.
We need it.
Yeah.
It's a
Offset.
lot.
Yeah.
But
Can you put fuel in the tube chassis?
I'm pretty sure they'd frown on that.
That's like the old Porsche.
Yeah.
917s.
They had a
It-
pressurized
Chassis.
chassis. Yeah.
If the gauge goes down.
Didn't they do oil? Isn't that what it was?
Oh,
There's a motorcycle that has the oil tank is in the frame.
Yeah.
But yeah, they also had a fuel tank that was round that was just pressurized. There was no fuel pump inside of it,
Oh, weird.
so they would just pump it up and
Yeah, off you go.
yeah,
Try to be as light as
With a
possible.
hand pump?
yeah, yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Nope.
I'm sure there's
Powers
a lot of
down.
calculations
Pump it.
done. Yeah.
Yikes.
So cool. Well, thank you, Shawn. Thank you for your input. Again, we've wanted to kind of talk to you about it, and I told Cody I think it'd be cool to get you on a live, and talk about that stuff too, and kind of interact with some people and kind of get the thoughts.
In the next live, I think we're going to try to do kind of a podcast of sorts if we can come up with the equipment. At least we'll have mics, so it'll sound better.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna figure that out. We'll
That's
see.
the goal. I
Easy.
think
We'll see
we
what
want to
we
do
can do.
at least a weekly podcast if we
This
can. Of
budget's going to
sorts.
his head.
It's just content. We get locals in here, get Frank in here. Even Frank talking about skidding.
Skidding.
Yeah, I was about to say that budget's gonna need to come in some of my pocket if we're gonna need all that other equipment.
Hey, that YouTube money pays well once we get that going. Now that we're rolling.
Hey man, we alone $70 on the RS video.
Woohoo.
Woohoo!
Well, to put it in perspective, this month alone we're at 120 or 100, about 120,000 viewable minutes, like watch minutes,
Yeah.
and the total target, like for the last 2 years, has been 248. So the month alone, we're already half what the last 2 years have been.
Woohoo! So thank you guys for
Yeah, thanks
supporting that.
for watching. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool to see.
Nice.
So yeah, we'll get you in live on one of these days, and then yep, we're gonna try to have something set up for Thursday. So stay on the lookout for that, and we'll see you in the next one.